Hello and welcome to a video tutorial on how to share a Google Doc. My name is Tyler Osborne. So there's a couple different ways that you can share a Google Doc. Let's say you want to share a doc that you already have created. So right here I have a doc on the left hand side of the screen, and let's see how to share it. If I right click this doc, it'll come up with a bunch of different menu options, and two of them look like they're going to help you share. One is called Share, and the other is called a Get Shareable Link. Let's start with the first one. So if I left click on that one, it's going to come up with enter names or email addresses. So anybody that I've previously worked with or emailed recently, I can type in their email addresses right here. Now, the Get Shareable Link button is up here on the right-hand side, and it does do exactly the same thing that the other Get Shareable Link did before. Now, let's say I wanted to share this with my friend April. So I found her email address right there. And over here, there's a pencil with a little drop-down arrow. I'm going to click that arrow to see what the options are. So right now, this is giving her the permission to edit. So she can edit this document as if it was hers. I could change that to just comment. So she can see the document, but she wouldn't be able to actually make edits on the page. She would only be allowed to comment on different things. And I could accept or reject those comments. Or finally, I could change it all the way down to view. That means that she has the access to see it, but she wouldn't be able to make any changes or make any comments. So it depends on what you want to do. If you're submitting something to a parent, let's say it's a parent newsletter, maybe you only want them to be able to view it. If you're really attached to a document and you want some input on it, but you don't want people to make the changes for you, you could do the comment. And if you're collaborating with somebody, you really should have it as edit so that they can make the changes too. Now, this add note, if I add something to this, it's going to actually send it to her like it's an email. So she'll get an email when I hit the send button here that says you have been given access to this document, and anything I type here will show up in the body of that email. So if I wanted to send this to her, I should probably say, hey, this is the document we were talking about. Feel free to make any changes, something like that. Now, there's an advanced button down here. Let's click that and see what comes up. All right, there's a lot of really important things right here. So if I want that link to share, that Get Shareable Link, the button on the previous page, and also when I right-clicked and I had that menu pop up that said Get Shareable Link, this is the shareable link that it would have given you. Underneath it says who has access. Right now it's private, and I could change that, and then it lists everybody who has access to it. So if I invited April, her name would show up here. Let's go to the change. If I hit change, right now it's off, only specific people can see it. If I wanted anybody inside of Battle River to be able to see it, I could click that. Now they're only going to be able to see it if I give them the link. So if I turn this on and I'm worried about other people finding it, it's not like they can search for it and find it. It's only if I send them the link. Now the next one, on, says Battle River School Division number 31. This is anybody can find it and access it. So the difference between these two is that it's searchable. So anybody at Battle River could search for it if I do this middle one here. The next one, on, anyone with the link can access. This is one that I use frequently for sending it out to parents. So if I want them to be able to find it, or sorry, not be able to find it, be able to view it, I would use this on, anyone with a link can access it. So if I'm going to put something onto my Google website and I want them to be able to see it on that website, I have to use this one. Anyone with the link can see it. They don't have to sign in. It's there. However, that doesn't mean that they can search for it. That's what the top option is. So if you want them to be able to find the document in a Google search or a Bing search or any other web search, it's the top option. So this means that it's fully public. Anything that you say on that document could be found. So the two options that I use the most is anyone with the link. That's the second option. And the very bottom option, off. That means I only share it with the people that I name. So we're going to leave it as off. And if we wanted to add April, I could press the send button right now. And this notify, this means that she's going to get that email. If I want to send a copy of it to myself, I can do that too. So this is the main way that you can share files. Let's take a look at another way now. So I'm canceling out and I'm getting out of this. Let's actually go into the file and see how to share from inside the Google Doc. So I'm just going to wait for it to open up. Now this isn't a document I created. This is one that I got from a PLN member on my Twitter. But I made a copy of it and I'm going to be able to share it. So we're going to show you that as soon as it finishes loading. Apparently I shouldn't have picked such a big file. Here it comes. There we go. Okay. There's a couple places from inside the document that you can share from. I could start with the file menu. So I'm going to click the file menu. Still thinking. Still thinking. There we go. Let's try that again. I click the file menu and it comes up with share. See, technology doesn't always work even for those of us that have a high level of knowledge. Okay, so I'm in the share menu. And once again, I get the exact same window that I had when I was in Google Drive. So I can enter somebody's name. I'll do April again. I can add a note to her. I can change what access that she has for edit, comment, or view. I can go into advanced. I can change anything I want here, like making it public on the web or only Battle River users can find it. It's the exact same menu that I had before. So that's one place that you can find it. You can find it in the file menu. The second place is in share. So right here, I can press the share button in the top right-hand corner. And if I press share, once again, I get the exact same window. So these are the three places that you can share your Google Doc. You can share it from the file menu, you can share it from the share button, or you can share it back in Google Drive by right-clicking and picking the share option. All right, that's all you need to know about sharing a Google Doc. Thanks for watching.